Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
So what does Acharya say? In forward, Acharya Srila Prabhupada says that Durgaji is external potency of Krishna, working under the direction of Krishna to reclaim the conditioned souls. Somebody has to be there, na, strictly taking care. Radharani is very soft. Soft person now appears. Her shadow potency is Srimati Radharani. So to be strict and also guide the devotees, Srimati Radharani, shadow potency, is Durgaji, appears in this material world, heralds to everyone, heralds to Kansa. And in this way, tries to heralds to Kamsa and tries to tell to everyone that Krishna has appeared. Lord Krishna has appeared. So this is the indication, yes, Krishna has appeared. Your killer has appeared. So Krishna is the killer of the vices. Parikranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma sansthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. Sambhavami yuge yuge. So in this way, Krishna has appeared. So this is the first preaching program, if you see. This is the first preaching program. So, dushtas, oh miscreants, your killer has appeared. Usha Shankar Mataji, mute your phone. Okay. So in this way, she is the first preacher of Krishna consciousness. Lord is so happy with the Vaishnavi, that he has blessed Vaishnavi. What is the blessings he has given? More than me, you will have more devotees. And also, many will worship you. More than my worshippers will be your worshippers. And also, you will be known in different names everywhere. You will be known by different names. In some places, you will be called as Vaishnavi. In some places, you will be called as Chandi. So in this way, by different names, you will be called Chandi, Durga, Mahakali, Narayani. Then you have Mahishasura Mardini. So these were different names were given by Krishna to Mother Durga. So this is the most wonderful thing. Krishna has given the names to Durga. And in this way, Krishna makes her famous because she has made Krishna famous. So Krishna loves ones who are serving him, who are propagating his name. Krishna tells in Bhagavad Gita, I love those who spread my name everywhere. I consider them as special people. So in this way, the first preacher then is most dear to Krishna. Sometimes out of ignorance, we think, oh, we are all Krishna bhaktas now. And why we should worship Durga? Daivi hesha gudamayi mama maya duratya mami vai prapadyante maya itam tarantite. So you are not asking her, a devotee should not ask any material benefit. But at the same time, he should pay respects to Mother Durga. This is the first time Mahachandi Yakhya has been organized. It's also Krishna's will. And the same day, Jagannath Shaligram has appeared. That means Krishna is removing all the impediments through Durgaji. It was not at all a planned program. It was the most unplanned program. Suddenly, 2 days before, Madhvachampar Sampradaya, you can say is an acharya there, he said, can we do Mahachandi Durga Yakya? The two performed by Vaishnavas. When Vaishnavas perform, they know what they are doing. They will never ask any material benefit. In fact, they will ask progress in devotional service. That is most important. That is, there are ways to worship Durga. There are material-minded people who also worship Durga. At that time, they always have that intention that Durga ji should fulfill all their material desires. But on the contrary, when a Vaishnava worships Mother Durga, he knows that she is the Chaya potency of Srimati Radharani. So in this way, she is Annapurna, she is Bhadra. Bhagavatam speaks, after speaking to Kamsa in this way, the goddess Durga Yogamaya appeared in different places. Now see, when Kamsa touches Durga, at that time she takes a role of Mahamaya. That means now sure death is there for Kamsa. When she slips from his hand, she has now assumed the role of Yogamaya. Maya is potency of Krishna. Can take any role, Yogamaya, Mahamaya. Like energy comes in your wires, it can be used for heating as well as for cooling. So now Yogamaya appeared in different places such as Varanasi and became celebrated by different names such as Annapurna, Durga, Kali, Bhadra. So in the purport, Srila Prabhupada says the goddess Durga is celebrated in Calcutta as Kali, in Bombay as Mumba Devi, in Varanasi as Annapurna, in Cuttack as Bhadrakali, in Ahmedabad as Bhadra. Thus, in different places, she is known by different names. Her devotees are called Shaktas, or worshippers of the energy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Whereas worshippers of the Personality of Godhead, Supreme Personality of Godhead, are called Vaishnavas. Vaishnavas are destined to return home back to Godhead in the spiritual world, whereas the Shaktas are destined to live within the material world to enjoy different types of material happiness. In the material world, the living entity must accept different types of bodies. Brahmayan sarva bhutani yantrarudhani maya, 18th chapter, 61st verse, speaks about it. 1 second. Yeah. 1 minute. Okay. According to the living entity's desire, Yogamaya or Maya, mute your phones. Yogamaya or Maya, the goddess Durga, gives him a particular type of body which is mentioned as yantra, a machine. But the living entities who are promoted to the spiritual world do not return to the prison house of the material body. Tektva deham punar janma naiti mameti sorchana, 4th chapter, 9th verse, Bhagavad Gita. The words janma na iti indicate that these living entities remain in their original spiritual bodies to enjoy the company of the Supreme Personality of God in the transcendental abodes, Vaikuntha and Vrindavan. So in this way, Srila Prabhupada glorifies Durgaji and says those Shaktas who just consider Durgaji as all in all, they have to come again and again in this material body to fulfill their unlimited desires. Aparayam. Aparayam means unlimited desires. But on the contrary, when a Vaishnava worships a demigod, he knows the demigod is subservient to Krishna. He knows that Supreme Personality of Godhead is Krishna. Now you will say, then why we should worship? What is the necessity? It is to pay respect, because she is the killer of Mahishasura. She is the killer of all the vices. And also, even Durgaji also likes to we visit the temple of Jagannath. Whether we love or not, Durgaji loves. Whether we are committed in our services or not, Durgaji is very much committed. She is committed to the service given by Krishna in this material world. That is why she has Tridanda in the hand. And what is a Tridanda? Adi Devika, Adi Bhautika, Adi Adhyatmik Tapa. She gives to those who are material minded, or they can say those who are interested in fulfilling their material desires. And Durgaji also likes to hear Kirtan of Krishna. She is Yogamaya. At the same time, she can function as Mahamaya. So when she comes in the temple and is interacting with the devotees through her blessings, at that time she is Yogamaya potency. So just by the word Durgaji, some of the neophyte devotees consider, oh, she's external potency and I am the Bhakta of Krishna. That is all you can say. Oh, a half pot makes more noise, like that. A fully realized soul, like Srila Prabhupada, glorifies Durgaji. And in different places, he sometimes mentions as Mahamaya and sometimes as Yogamaya, because she is potency of Krishna. The expansion of Srimati Radharani expands as Yogamaya also and Mahamaya also. When she expands as Yogamaya, she is Subhadra. Same Subhadra expands as Mahamaya to beat the conditioned soul with the same desire, whatever they have asked. But when you do a Mahachandi Yajna in the temple, you are worshipping Durga as Yogamaya and Harinam Sankirtan Kosa. That is why every devotee should come, not feel allergic to sometimes there is an allergy to the name, oh, Mahachandi Yajna. So we should come and sing Harinam Sankirtan and get blessed by Yogamaya potency of Krishna, who appears also as Mahamaya. And Durga means she is the superintendent of this material world. We are still in the material world. Just because we go to different temples, don't consider that we have come out of all this material consciousness. Just by wearing kanthi or getting initiated or having some beads in our hand, chanting 16 rounds, still we are conditioned in this material world. We are just in the path. We are just a sadhaka. Satam nindanamnah paramaparadham vidanute takhyate nyatam katam satagaraham shivasya Shri Vishnu yagulamadi sakalam dhyabindam pashya sakalamitakaraihi. Never criticize anyone. Criticizing nature is always seen by Mahamaya. She sees, she understands. And also, never criticize any demigods, because demigods are the super devotees of Krishna. You can say super devotees. Why they are super devotees? Durga's husband is who? Shiva. Lord Shiva is Vaishnavanam Yathashambhu. Then who is Durgaji? Vaishnavi. And what is their work? Their work is to always worship Krishna. One day, a fight happened between Durgaji and Lord Shiva. And who was the cause of that fight? Narada. But Narada also did not do it intentionally. It so happened. Lakshmi ji, Lord told to Lakshmi ji, see, devotees are doing a lot of tapasya. Actually, I should take their uchishta. Why should I give uchishta to them? I think I am just doing bhoga, but they are doing tyaga. They are actually, they are performing a lot of sacrifice. They are sacrificing their life. They are sacrificing their desires, material desires. They are worshipping me. And what am I doing? I am just enjoying. It's not correct on my part, because one who sacrifices is considered to be exalted than even one who is enjoying. So from now, I'm not going to give any prasadam, any Mahaprasad to any of the devotees. In fact, I will be hankering to take their Uchishta. Lakshmi told, what happened to this Narayana? Lakshmi told, see, I am your wife. And according to Vedas, that is spoken by you only, every wife should take the Uchishta of her husband. How many of the material wives are really taking the Uchishta of their pati? So now, so we should understand how our Vedic culture is. So now here Lakshmi says, I want, you better don't give anyone. That is not my concern. But I want your Uchishta. He said, okay, except you, nobody should take. She said, okay. Then Lord had the bhogas. Now the Mahaprasad is taken by Lakshmi ji. So when Mother Lakshmi is taking Mahaprasad, at the time Narada comes. Hey, you're taking Mahaprasad of Narayana? Even I want. Lakshmi ji told, see, he has already taken a promise from me that only I should take, no one else will take. At that time, Narada says, okay, that is a promise which you have given to your pati. But I am your son now. And mother cannot reject the request of the son. I also want. If you don't give, then I am not going to eat anything. I am going to starve. Naturally, mother's nature is always komala. Sometimes mother seems to be very shrewd and angry. That is just to bring the children in proper track. Yesterday, one of the devotee who expired now, that is Sabhu Prabhu's brother, had come. He was telling me that my father always curses my great grandmother, my grandmother, that is his mother. I said, why? Why cursing a mother? And because of that, he just becomes mad. He shouts in the house. He howls. I said, is it? And he brought his father. The father was sitting in the yajna and was seemingly very peaceful. Then I just spoke to him. I told, how you are feeling now? He said, because he had that suicidal tendency. I told, how are you feeling now? He said, I'm feeling good. Then I told, mother, there are 4 people who are sure residents of hell, but I did not speak this to him. I'm just speaking to you all. So who are the 4 residents of hell? One is who considers Archa Vigraha to be an ordinary metal or stone or wood. To consider Guru to be an ordinary person. I'm thinking, क्या है? इनको mind control ही नहीं है. हाँ? इनको तो जब भी देखो गुस्सा आ जाता है. So that is not the way you should think for your Guru. The moment we think, we have to face many things, many difficulties. Guru's nature is to scold. How many scoldings Maharaj gives to my Shiksha Guru? How many scoldings I get from my Shiksha Guru? And it is good. That is for my purification. So it is good when we get scoldings from our spiritual master. We should know to hear also. If the Guru scolds, okay, I will not speak to my Guru till the Guru settles himself. No, we should know to settle ourselves. It is not Guru should settle himself. It is we who should settle ourselves, our consciousness. We should know to hear what is our mistake. It is not that what we are doing is right. Because Guru studies the Shastras. Guru is guided by his Guru. His Guru is guided by his Guru. Then 3rd resident of hell is having a doubt in mother's character, in mother's behavior. And 4th resident of hell is one who tries to find the source of Ganga. The source of Ganga is the lotus feet of Krishna. Oh, Gangotri is the source. And people go till Gangotri. Then the saints over there will say, no, the rishis who are doing tapasya, ye nahi hai, aur uppar hai. Then some dare to climb aur uppar. Nahi, yahan bhi nahi hai, aur uppar hai. In this way, they are going to be the sure residents of hell. These all 4 people. I did not speak to him. I just told him, when you lost your son, how you are feeling? He said, I'm very dukhi. Yes. So when your mother, by mistake, put a wrong medicine in your ears in the childhood, because she was not an educated lady. So she put a wrong medicine, and it was very powerful. Because of that, he lost 1 ear. I told how much pain that mother would have had. Mother cannot see the pain of the children. You lost the ear, but she lost her son's ear. I don't know after that. He just was quiet. And immediately after 2-3 minutes, he burst into cry and said, oh, mother, what did I do all this life? I was just blaming you. I was not knowing that it's my karma. Same thing. Durga ji never likes to give punishments. Durga ji doesn't want people to suffer. But what to do? There are people who are very stubborn in their decisions, stubborn in their behavior, sarcastic in their talks. Then what Durga ji will do? Durga ji has to take the Tridanda, has to give suffering. But she is very compassionate. The moment we accept our mistakes and immediately take shelter of Lord Krishna through our Guru Shishya Parampara and take our Acharya's commitments, immediately Durga ji forgives. It is not that we run to all the temple and hear the classes. No, we should be committed to the particular seva which we have taken. Yesterday, day before yesterday, the class I was telling, initiated devotees who are from our congregation, they have married Jagannath. You cannot leave one deities and go to another deity to take darshan. What I'm doing? No, I'm taking darshan. What here? Who is there then? Here also Jagannath is there. Worship, do Mangalarti, do Guru Arti, do Guru Arti. So we are married to the deities. Yaga, amihi pancha sanskaraha, paramai kanti hitavaha. Then only we can understand what is real happiness. Real happiness is not just running about. Real happiness is to be steady and fixed up in ourselves. Let what we be. Let my Shiksha Guru scold me. Let my Shiksha Guru thrash me. Let the Vaishnavas scorn me. Not a problem. Let me be fixed up in my service. This fixed up tendency is given again by Durga ji only, acting as Mahamaya, not for the devotees, but acting as Yoga Maya for the devotees. That inclination to serve is also the work of Durga. Durga means one who is superintendent. That is also the work of Durga ji. Sometimes devotees think, Durga is not for my life. My life is for Radha and Krishna. How Radharani will directly act on a conditioned soul? No. Radharani will not even see the conditioned souls. It is Durga ji who performs the work of Yogamaya and recommends, please mute the phone, and recommends to Radharani, please take him in the service. Service to Krishna is actually Radharani's blessings. The moment we don't want to serve, but we want to be served, I think the work is less in the temples. Somebody told me, Mataji, for 15 to 20 years, I just serve Jagannath. I said, yes. And the consciousness is there only in Jagannath. And that is how you may visit. One is visiting sometime. Visiting doesn't happen every time. Visiting is sometimes. That too under the care of your counselors, under the care of your Shiksha Guru. We just don't want to visit. We want to go and serve. Like we make wonderful prasadam when called for. Now when Diksha ceremony was happened, all the devotees went to Mira Road and nicely performed seva. And that too, it was told. It was told to me by my Shiksha that you come and along with your devotees, all the devotees, and perform the service. Yes, when told, we should do. When not told, we don't have to run anywhere. Lord Jagannath is already here. Lord is here only. You don't have to run everywhere to search Lord. Every day Chaitanya Bhagavat class happens. We should attend that. What can be more teachings than Chaitanya Bhagavat? So we are already getting everything. We don't have to search anything. In fact, we should make people, by our presence, we beautify the place where hardly people are there. So we have to increase the crowd. Crowd attracts crowd. In big temples, already crowd is there. Somebody's presence is not going to add up the beauty. Here already, it is a new temple. People have to be called. There are so many services. Like this Sunday, so many services were there. Just imagine the services in Boisar Goshala also was there. One should ask. It's not that one will be called. Don't expect a call to come to you. If nobody is there, then I am there. No, I am always there. If somebody is there, I will assist that person. That should be the inclination. Not that I should be called for any service. Nobody is going to sit and call to expect a reply. I am busy, I am having office now. Nobody is going to call because everyone knows that a person is going to office. So when he is in a relaxed state, he should only say, oh, Sundays are holidays. What services I can do? At least the presence there will automatically give services. Not that come as a visitor, take darshan and run away. No. If we are present there, then automatically there are so many services which will come to you. So Yogamaya selects. But the same Yogamaya appears as Mahamaya to disturb the minds of those who have aparadha tendency, aparadha vritti. This aparadha vritti, what happens in the aparadha vritti? Automatically distaste for the service happens. So as a devotee, we have to be very careful. Same Yogamaya will appear as Mahamaya and disturb the services to those who are offenders. Offending is not just before. It is not just lip services. Offending can happen in the state of mind. Offending can happen in the state of words. Offending can happen in the state of actions. If somebody is not offending by words, he can offend in other two ways. If somebody is not offending in the state of mind, but he can offend in the state of action. So we have to be very, very careful. Very, very careful. Careful in our behavior. Careful in accepting our faults. So how Durga ji acts on every one of us. And in this way, requesting all to come and accept the Mahaprasad of Jagannath, which is offered to Durga ji in the Mahachandi Yajna. And in this way, a blissful atmosphere with Harinam Sankirtan is going on. And if you're busy in your offices, anyhow, October 2nd is Harinam Sankirtan Yajna, along with just the Harinam Sankirtan Yajna is also going on. 64 round chanting. And from 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock, Mahachandi Yajna will also be going on. So Harinam Sankirtan Yajna along with Mahachandi Yajna, is it not a bhagya? And then on that day is Saptami. Saptami, Ashtami, Navami, they are all considered very important. So if a person is not so fortunate on other days to have Mahaprasad, at least on that day, he will anyhow be having Mahaprasad. So Hare Krishna. Any doubts? Bimlesh.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Nice class today. Actually, I did not even know a lot of concepts. After hearing, like, a lot of things got cleared. Thank you.
Jumur.
Mataji, thank you for the very wonderful class. I just have one doubt. In this Navratri time, people usually invite the Kanyas, 9 Kanyas at their home. So,
Yes.
what is the significance of that?
Navakanyas represent Navadurgas. They represent them and they are called. And Kanyas, they're very pure. Still the puberty is not started. So that is why Kanyas are worshipped in this, and considering them as Mahadurga, Mahakali, Mahasaraswati in this nine forms worship.
Okay. So it is a nice opportunity to invite the Kanyas and feed them prasadam also.
Yes, prasadam and do Harinam Sankirtan. So the Kanyas
Yes,
also will like.
I will do that then.
Yes, Hare Krishna. Bimlesh, you had it done. Your Mahakanya is Nayana Manjari. Ask her to do Kirtan.
Mahakanya is leading the other Kanyas now. So we
Yes,
have a
yes.
lot of small Kanyas. So we are thinking
Yeah,
we
yeah.
will just invite them
Call
and do
them.
Harinam Sankirtan.
Call them and make Nayana Manjari do Harinam Sankirtan. Tell them,
Yes.
tell her to teach one shloka to them. Srishti Sthiti Pralaya Sadhana Shakti Reka Chhaye Vayasya Bhuvanani Vibharti Durga Ichhanurupamapi Yasya Cha Cheshtate Sa Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. I think she must be knowing. Now tell her to teach others.
Yes, I will do that.
Yeah, Bimlesh. No doubts.